Friends, by now you've probably heard about 3I Atlas. It's a disaster that has scientists worldwide puzzled. They're at a loss as to what it is. Is it simply a rocky comet or an alien ship with advanced technology? Friends, for the past few days, this object was located behind the Sun, which is why scientists were unable to see it from Earth. But friends, a major update has just come. This object has once again become visible from Earth, and as soon as this happened, NASA's most powerful telescope immediately captured it on camera. Friends, the blurry image you see now is of this object, 3I Atlas. Now, with this happening, NASA scientists have once again begun researching it and are constantly trying to figure out where this object will travel after the Sun. Meanwhile, scientists have also received some mysterious signals from the Sun, which has further stirred the scientific world, fearing that this could be an advanced technology alien spaceship that could pose a significant threat to Earth. On October 30th, it was closest to the Sun and has now departed. According to NASA scientists, it will pass closest to Earth on December 19th. This raises significant questions. What exactly is this 3I Atlas, and is it about to collide with Earth? It was in July 2025, when NASA's most powerful telescope observed an unknown object in space that had entered our solar system. At first, scientists thought it was quite normal, as there are millions of such objects wandering in this vast expanse of space. But they were surprised when they discovered that it wasn't orbiting the Sun like other objects. All objects in our solar system always move in orbit around our Sun, because the Sun's gravity is so powerful that it can rotate any object in its orbit. But friends, this object was moving directly through space, heading towards our Earth. Seeing this, NASA scientists suddenly became alarmed. This was the first time in history that a space object was moving directly towards Earth. It seemed as if it were a spacecraft being piloted. Upon receiving this information, NASA scientists sent this information to scientists around the world, urging them to immediately abandon all other work and study this unknown object. Now, scientists have dubbed it the 3I Atlas, which is currently viral on the internet. Friends, it was now the month of July to September, and this object was moving towards our Earth at a very fast speed. But until now, scientists had no information about what it was. Therefore, considering this object a threat to our Earth, scientists began researching it day and night. Friends, it was on October 3rd when this object suddenly approached Mars. The sight of it sent scientists into a frenzy. However, the good news was that NASA had numerous satellites and even robotic rover systems on Mars, constantly conducting research on Mars. So, the scientists immediately turned the camera of one of their rover cameras into space and attempted to track this unknown object. This object is so fast, it took scientists 10 hours to locate it in space. But when the rover took a photo of this object and sent it to NASA scientists, they were astonished. Friends, the video you see was sent by a NASA rover, and in it, we see an unknown object of very advanced technology, almost as if it were a spaceship. Seeing this object caused a stir in the entire scientific world, as NASA already had suspicions about its activity, and now, after watching the video, their suspicions became even stronger. After this, scientists began researching it day and night, and they discovered that this object predates the birth of our Earth. This means it has been wandering in space for the past 7 to 8 billion years. Friends, this object is approximately 22 to 25 kilometers long and is extremely large. However, scientists have yet to obtain any information about its surface. Friends, this object is moving so fast that it can travel from Earth to the Moon in just 2 hours. India's Chandrayaan took 1 month to cover this distance. So, friends, you can imagine the speed at which this mysterious object is moving towards us. Research has shown that this object originated from a constellation called the Hercules constellation, which is 25,000 light-years away from Earth. This means that it would take 25,000 years for light to travel from there, even though light travels the fastest in the universe. Friends, there's an atmosphere of curiosity around the world about the atlas. People are voicing different opinions about it. Some scientists believe it's an alien spaceship, out to attack our Earth, while others believe it's simply a large rock that has come to spell the end of our planet, just as an asteroid wiped out the dinosaurs millions of years ago. But it's still unclear what this object is. Many scientists and archaeologists are exploring its connection to our ancient civilization. Friends, the image you're seeing on the screen is a painting thousands of years old, created by a now extinct human civilization. In this painting, some people are pointing to a large object. This painting has become a topic of discussion on social media these days. Surprisingly, today's Atlas object looks exactly like this painting. Many scientists believe this is likely a spaceship built by an alien civilization, launched into space thousands of years ago and now returning. However, nothing has been confirmed, as this object is still 342 million kilometers away from Earth. This distance is significant, but it's nothing compared to its speed, as it can travel up to 60 kilometers in a second. That means 60 kilometers in the blink of an eye. This speed has scientists very worried. Based on its current speed, it could reach Earth in just a month. If it truly is an alien spaceship, it could pose a significant threat to human civilization. Not only NASA scientists, but scientists from around the world are currently engaged in research day and night, trying to determine the direction in which it is moving. Based on current projections, scientists believe it won't approach Earth, but will instead pass by it, far away. However, seeing its strange movements, even scientists aren't sure which direction it will take next. This means the danger isn't over yet, and it's continuing its journey toward Earth. Even if it were an asteroid, if such a large asteroid were to collide with Earth, it would devastate the entire planet. NASA scientists have already prepared and fitted nuclear weapons onto rockets so that if it starts moving toward Earth, a spacecraft can be sent from there to destroy it. However, stopping a 20-kilometer large object isn't easy, and that's why scientists are worried. NASA's most powerful telescopes, the Hubble telescope and the James Webb telescope, are constantly trying to track this object. So, is this the end of our world, or is it an alien spaceship that will spark a war between aliens and humans on Earth? What do you think? Let us know in the comments. Share this video with your family and friends to let them know. And be sure to subscribe to our channel for the latest updates.